Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. If you don't know what the JSS is, the JSS is my Discord server. You can join via the link in the description. Now, I'm not saying it's an official clan. I mean, it very well could be. But number one, I don't feel like, rearranging my name. And number two, I wouldn't obligate any of my members to as well. Right? But at the same time, there are some requirements, and I'm going to outline them right now. So, you have to have, requirement number one, you have to have at least 100 encounters played in this game. At least. Number two, you gotta have at least 2 suppressed weapon plans. The crossbow does count, but you gotta send me a clip of you getting a kill with it. You can get a kill with a weapon that fires bullets, but if you fire a crossbow and you get a kill, yeah, you're verified. You're verified. And number three, last but surely not least, and probably the most important, you have to survive at least 51% of your games or higher. And that's it. Notice I didn't mention anything about, oh, you gotta have at least like 500 kills. Nah, we don't do that here. The JSS members, we care about getting what we need to get and getting out. That's how this game was introduced, and so that's how I like to stick with it. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some members of the Discord that run and gun, and they're damn good at it, right? But, it's nice to have a good mix. And so we're going to come on here on Batterie Snodekt. And if you're wondering, Jet, why are you sitting in a bush? Well, let me tell you. There's somebody in that house. And you hear them. And I didn't feel like going to anything important until I figured out who this man was and how dangerous was he. And so I'm going to crawl forward, keep this rock between myself and that door, that back door to the yellow house. I hear him going snow, and then he's in that red house right there. Yeah. My aim was a bit off because I've been taking breaks from this game, and that's only because, adult life and whatnot. But explain to me how that one hit. And boy, that man was leaving. He wanted to get out of there. And it's fine by me. Yeah, I set off all the car alarms. No, I wasn't trying to leave. I was really just trying to kill him. Honestly, I needed the target practice. Honestly. And y'all know the VSS has very slow bullet velocity. But when you got a person, when you got a looter like that who is literally running for their lives, and okay, how can I put this? They're like that worm you're trying to bait on a fishing hook and it won't stay still. Yeah, that. Perfect analogy. And so, I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm glad I didn't kill him. I know, sounds crazy, but here's the thing. I believe there is karma in this game, and it's a game mechanic. Karma is a game mechanic in this game. And let me tell you why. Well, let me tell you how. Excuse me. There are 2 things I know I do, or I can do, that'll give me bad karma in this game. Number 1, doing emotes. Number 2, kill an unarmed outlander. And I think I'm still paying for that stream that I did where I killed 2 people with a Uzi. And they had no weapon on them. And they were a team. And they both were headshots. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, how do you get good karma? You play the game regularly. You wait for your shots. You be patient. Right? But then some will argue, there's no such thing as karma, there's only skill. True. But is RNG skill as well? And I bring it up because there is such thing as bullet damage drop off over range. But that's a whole nother video subject. So check that out. I checked my map and there are two people right there. And I'm like, can I see them? Well, don't look hard because there's one person in the middle of the town and they actually, no, they're not in the middle, they're running up the town. They're on the edge of the map right now. Now get this, I'm waiting. I'm waiting and I'm watching. And I'm doing this because we seen two dots over there, right? Why is there no gunshots? That's a transmitter. If not another person running toward an exit. So, yeah, that clears that. So while I'm watching that, I'm like, I can hit the container. Nobody's over here. I stand corrected. There's somebody over there. Yeah. This map is small. My bullets are smaller. And you see, hitting somebody while they're trying to get that container open is always tricky. The devs knew what they were doing. They animated the body and the head to move. But if the head stood still while the arms just, did their thing, I wouldn't have missed that one other bullet. But, objective, still going underway. I'm still trying to loot. And, I do feel kind of bad that I missed all those shots earlier. But, karma. More ammunition. Okay, back up to normal. And yes, I do love me some VSS. But if there's an L85A1 in front of me, I'm going to take that instead. I know. Crazy. Mad crazy. So, I got a suppressed weapon and a very good assault rifle, supposedly. Even though I prefer the old A1, the AUR A1. But yeah. And so, container looted. Well, what's next? I kind of want to make some inventory space in my bag, not gonna lie to you. So, how am I gonna do that? Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Now, I'm walking up here to the container. Not container, detector. And I'm just like, nobody's here. I'd have been getting shot at by now if somebody was up here. Well, alright. I'm gonna hit it. And I'm gonna see who else is left. Yes, a video where I use a detector twice. You definitely know I'm off my game. And so we got two people left. And that one person down there was not a transmitter. That was a whole person. So now that I hit the detector, I'm going to do something a little bit sneaky. I'm going to place this contact bomb in front of it. Yeah, we're going to see if this works out. So I'm running over here, Maybe I'm thinking that the other person behind the person that's like in front of me right now is stalking the airdrop. That's what I'm thinking. But here, it's not really a misplay, but it's just a matter of how things occurred. Some already spotted, right? Look at how he's running. And I do love the VSS, right? But shooting at range, this thing is somewhat inaccurate. Somewhat. And it's only inaccurate because it gotta be balanced. Imagine if this thing had the accuracy of an MP5 at range. Yeah, it would be pretty overpowered, wouldn't it? So, that range I shot at with the VSS just now is pretty much max range. Pretty much. But I don't want to spend all day shooting at that one guy from that one position. So I relocate. I already shot at him, so I need to keep it moving. Santa Claus, we don't care. Go back to the North Pole. Bring back the C-130, please. Okay, now that his loud butt is, over the map now, I'm crawling over here to see if I can get eyes on a second person. Because there were two people here. And I'm waiting. I'm watching. We got 2 airdrops right there. Somebody put a decoy on the airdrop. That guy has to watch 2 different boxes. He doesn't know who else is left. My contact bomb made pay dirt. And it's funny, right? Because I should have placed the damn thing behind the detector, but the dude ran straight toward it. He may have had healing stuff, so it's just like, I'm gonna take the hit and I'm gonna heal. But just like in any other, PlayStation 2 sneaking game, when you see a claymore, you shoot it, and it blows up, and it's out of the way. And he's close. There he is right there. Now, the VSS would not be perfect for this situation right here because he's moving. And I almost decided to pull the trigger right there because I thought he was going to go prone, but it didn't. And you see, I aimed slightly high and to the left because I thought he's going to continue on that same path, but he moved to the right instead. And now he's gone. Personally, I still prefer the AUR over the L85, but they're both good weapons. And would you look at this? More ammunition. This guy looted the combination lockbox. And that's it. But like I said, though, he could have shot the contact bomb and, it wouldn't went away. But I still would have known that he was there because we all would have heard a huge explosion. Makes sense, right? I still would have ran up there anyway to check. But I'm pretty sure he got softened up by that contact bomb because he didn't have any heals on him. Well, he did, but did it help him out in that situation right there? No, not really. Not really. So, my final objective is to escape. But I don't tell you I'm trying to leave with the airdrop. And that's only because, the words are big enough, right? But anyways, as I'm moving up here, my eyes are on the 2 icons at the top of your screen. Because the detector told us there is one person in the bushes to the left of me right now watching the airdrops. Well, where is he at? Where is he at? And so I'm just crouch walking up here, waiting, getting eyes on one airdrop. And you see I'm looking right at that corner. Maybe he's going to stand up because the radiation is coming in. I'm just waiting. He could be anywhere, but he was last seen behind me. So, yeah, dots don't stay still. The red dots on your map after you detect somebody, they do not stand still. They're moving, but you caught them at that one instant. This guy can be anywhere in the area. This guy can be anywhere out the area. And the thing is, I don't want to use a PSD just yet, because that will tell him that he's being hunted. I want to find him using my ears and eyes first. But, I'm going to do it. And turns out, the guy left. He was here. He was watching the airdrops. But he left. Why did he leave? Maybe he heard the explosion and thought, yeah, the guy who's still here, he's packing heat, so let me just go ahead and go. And look, that's completely reasonable. It's completely reasonable because it's your choice whether or not you want to stay or you want to leave. Nobody's forcing you to go for an airdrop. Nobody's forcing you not to go for an airdrop. It's completely your choice, and I completely respect that. And so, I had to make sure I was recording right there. And so, I'm going to make, not a full circle, but I spawn over here a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and, say make a full circle. And I'm going to take this exit up here. And, yeah, that's pretty much this entire encounter. You see, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Over the holidays, right? I had plenty of time to be on this game. Therefore, my muscle memory was on point because I was doing it repeatedly. But now that, the regular adulting life has came back into my life and whatnot, I'm spending less time on the game, therefore my aim is suffering. And so, my bad for missing that one Outlander at the beginning, but look, if I did, I guarantee you, I'll be having some bad runs. I guarantee you. But it's cool. The guy probably didn't have that much on him, and I was doing that literally to try to get my hands back right. But it's cool though. It's cool. And so I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.